Today we're going to talk about radon gas and what it is. When you go to buy a home, you're certainly going to want to do a home inspection on that property, and part of that inspection might include testing the home for radon gas. Acceptable levels are below a 4.0. All right, so the home inspector is going to put a canister on the house. It has to sit there for a couple days, and then they're going to send it to a laboratory to see how high the levels of radon are in the house. If they're within the legal limits, you're good to go. Shouldn't have to worry too much. If they're above the legal limits, it's certainly something you want to address. Radon gas can be harmful to your health, but it's a pretty easy fix. There's plenty of companies out there that do radon mitigation systems. You're typically looking at about $1,200 to $1,500 to have one installed in the home. It's going to be basically a fan that sucks the gas out of the basement and directs it outside. There's also going to be a gauge on the fan and on the tubing that is sucking out the radon gas that's going to tell you what the levels are at to make sure that your home is within the safe and legal limits of what the radon gas levels should read at. Just because your neighbor doesn't have radon gas doesn't mean your levels might not be high. It tends to come in pockets, okay, so it's not something that you can kind of paint with a broad brush and where if one neighborhood has it, everybody has it, and the opposite is certainly not true. You want to make sure when you're buying a home, it's a cheap test. You know, you're usually looking at about 50 bucks, maybe $75, and you could get it done, get the results in a few days, and you could sleep well at night knowing that your home and your family's safe.